Hey guys, this is Matt for Creative, and today we're taking a look at the iPad Air 4. This is the one that was released in 2020. This does not have that ultra-wide camera on it to get better Zoom calls and stuff. But this is the most basic iPad that I own, and kind of the most basic iPad that people will usually get if they do, I guess if they don't look at the base model. This is kind of like what the iPad really has evolved into. And I'm talking about the original iPad because it's kind of been, this is the baseline iPad. It's not the inexpensive iPad, it's not the Pro iPad, but literally this is kind of like the spiritual successor to the originals out there. And for me, I have it here in 2023, and I was actually contemplating trading this in to just get some kind of store credit because I'm getting the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and that thing is not cheap. So I was thinking about trading it in, and then I saw the value, and then I saw how much it was going for on other websites, and I was like, I think I'm probably going to keep this. Now this one, and I usually upgrade the storage on all my models no matter what I get. This one has 64 gigabytes, and I woke up this morning, I saw that I think iPad OS 17 was available, and there was not enough space to install, and I had to delete some stuff. And again, I was thinking this may be a little bit too light. And again, maybe this is something that you should think about for any kind of iPad. I am a power user. I create so much content. I almost do daily content here. I'm a photographer. I'm always using these things up for emails, for anything I literally can. And it's just 64 gigabytes. I was thinking maybe I need more, but I have everything that I really need on here. I have YouTube Studio, YouTube TV for entertainment. If I want, I have my Netflix. I have Paper, which is a drawing application, Photoshop, Google Photos, and Visco. These are apps that, I kind of have. I have a lot of photos on this, and that's synced throughout everything here. And just shuffling a few things around, this is actually working out pretty fine. If you can see here, these have the larger bezels than the Pro models, the iPad Pro, the smaller one, or the bigger one. It's just these ones will have thicker bezels. For me, no worry whatsoever. The speakers are also a little bit less than the Pro models, which means you're going to get, technically, you're going to get like dual sound, stereo sound, but it's only going to be firing out of one and kind of filtering out through the other if you're like this. Now, for this, that's perfectly fine. I use my iPad Pro all the time. I use my iPad Mini all the time. Same kind of stereo sound. This, if anything, it sounds a little bit quieter, but for me, it is perfect and is exactly all I need. Today I was watching YouTube TV on it, perfectly fine. No issues there at all. And it's exactly what I need as a creation device and media consumption device. Again, I am a power user, and I kind of ran up to that 64 gigabytes. Now, on an iPad, it's really strange. I seem to be better at using the space on an iPad 64 gigabytes because when I had, I believe, an iPhone SE with 64 gigabytes, that one just seemed to get loaded up, and this was maybe around the same time in 2020, and I really was feeling throttled by the amount of space on there. So I don't know, for me, I guess I'm an extreme power user with an iPhone compared to an iPad here. I do use the Optimize photos and video, so it uploads a lot to the iCloud rather than keeping it all on the device, and I do that for all my devices. But for me, this is exactly what I need. If I were to keep one iPad, I really think that this is probably it. Originally, this went for $599. Right now, if I try to trade this in directly to Apple, I'd get up to $260 if I was trading it for a device. Without a device, most likely they'll take like $5 off or something like that. I looked at a website called Declutter, which is where I sometimes get my used products, not a sponsorship, and they have exactly my model except in silver in 64 gigabytes for $420. That's not a bad deal, not a great deal, but not a bad deal. The cheapest one you can get actually Oh, it is my same color at $410. And again, that's pretty good. They originally go for $5.99. This is nothing special. What I love about iPads is the size of the screen. They have a gigantic screen, so it's great for media consumption. It's great for using in bed. It's great for actually typing too, because for me, I've kind of gotten over using a regular keyboard. I haven't had a laptop for 10 years until I got this just regular MacBook from 2015, the one that has that single port. I love that one, but I type faster on a keyboard like this. Like I kind of set it down and I kind of just type with both hands. It is really, really well done. And again, this is the size for an iPad. This is a great size for most things. Now, in most cases, I am going to go for the mini. It is almost as good as this, except with a smaller screen size, where maybe if you're enjoying something with somebody else, this is a good screen size. The mini is more of a personal large screen device. The Pro is even better, but still it's like, if you're gonna watch something, you may as well just kind of watch it on your TV, depending on how big the TV is. These are, I would say iPads are good travel devices. They do really well when you don't have your TV, when you're out somewhere else, and maybe you're on a train, a plane, whatever. They help and they give you like some semblance of home because you have a large device kind of like in your face. This may all change with the Apple Vision Pro and people using this on trains and planes, everything, because it's going to be literally, I think that's really going to change everything, just because it's going to be whatever screen size you want, literally wrapped around your entire head. It's going to be the most immersive thing ever. But for the time being, we have our phones, we have our iPads, and this is a great deal. And also, I recommend this because I see these on sale all the time. It's usually $5.99, but it goes down to $4.99, and that's like the original iPad price. I think this is perfect. I don't get the keyboard case or anything. I just get this regular case here, and I do really fine with it. I feel like this is professional enough. I feel like I customized this enough. It's just usable in every sense possible. And even at 64 gigabytes, I still think that this is completely usable for 90% of the people out there. So if you're looking for something, this is like the iPad to start, unless you want something more portable in the mini, or you want something more powerful and maybe with a bigger screen for the pros. Another thing, you know that everything is going to be going to USB-C. These iPads, and was this the first one? No, I think it was the iPad Pro that had USB-C, but this does have USB-C. So if you have your dongles, and I'm kind of ready for this too. This is the USB-C dongle. This is the Lightning dongle. And it's just a little bit different. So we'll see what the upload speeds are with like the new USB-C devices like the iPhone 15 Pro. For now, this is perfectly ready, and you're ready too. Like, you're gonna be using USB-C with this and for a lot of other things too. But guys, if you have any comments or questions, put it in the comment section below. Don't forget, I'm on Instagram and Threads at M8B9. You can email me at creativenyc2023@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time.